Cyclone-hit farmers in Hawke's Bay say they're frustrated with the lack of money to help them recover.
Many are facing repair jobs costing hundreds of thousands of dollars, but have only so far seen a one-off payment of 10 grand. As Alexa Cook reports, their land just keeps on slipping.
There's a new feature on the Bibby's farm in central Hawke's Bay, a giant canyon.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Metres deep and wide, it looks more like an earthquake's hit the land, but this is the result of too much rain.
Came over the hill and had a look and thought, gee, you don't see this every day, was my first words, and I was thinking now it's a bloody big hole.
Further north in Puketitiri, Tim Nelson's still trying to fix his farm after Cyclone Gabrielle.
This was probably some of our worst damage this face around here, all the slips came down.
He's lost more than $500,000 of fencing to slips.
It's quite hard to quantify really, it just sort of keeps coming at you. Yeah.
And after spending thousands on repairing their main access track, last week's rain has washed all that hard work and money away.
It's been a bit of one step forward and 3 steps back.
A frustrating time, especially because cyclone recovery funding for most farmers has only been a one-off payment of $10,000. But properties with silt damage can claim up to $250,000 for its removal.
If there's money around, is it fair that farmers aren't getting it?
The costs to farmers have been huge since Cyclone Gabrielle. They've had to spend tens of thousands of dollars rebuilding tracks like this so they can access the rest of their farm, and all of it's come out of their own pocket. Like the Newell family in Pātoka, they've also had the one-off payment but have been denied all other cyclone relief funds.
We've applied for an awful lot of grants recently and we've been declined for all of them.
Sally says it's unfair that cyclone relief funds are advertised as being for farmers when that's clearly not the case.
Segregating off hill country farmers and saying you can't have anything because you've only got slip damage is not fair and it's inequitable, and that shouldn't be happening.
We've been working very closely with the horticulture sector, with others in the farming sector to be able to come up with a package of support, and we'll have more to say about that very shortly.
Support that can't come soon enough.
Well, Alexa joins us now live from Napier. Alexa, extraordinary pictures there in your story. Is any further funding likely?
Well, Sam, a promising sign is that the Emergency Management Minister, Kieran McAnulty, will be here in Hawke's Bay tomorrow. Now, he's here to announce further cyclone support and funding for businesses and primary producers, but we don't know yet exactly how much money and who it might be going to. The farmers and the growers that I've talked to, they're really hoping that it will be support for them because, as you can see, they are a long way off being back in business. Now, they're urging the government to make sure those funds are spread fairly across everyone that needs it, and they're also quite critical of how slow these funds have been to arrive because it's been nearly 5 months now since Cyclone Gabrielle swept through here, and they've been waiting quite patiently or impatiently really, hoping for some more support from the government. But they're also grateful that there is funding coming, and they say that funding is much better being late than never.
Indeed. Alexa, thanks so much.